So we have more Superman Silver Age dailies with The Man with the Zero Eyes, Part 2. As Superman gets an inspiration, he tunnels down below the city streets. Got a great idea on how I can use my X-ray vision to find the bomb hidden in the Science Museum without harming anything outside the museum with my vision's new super cold effect. This old tunnel lead sheathing is just what I need. Must work fast. Scant seconds later, as Superman returns to the museum. Hooray! I've discovered the hidden bomb with my X-ray vision and have frozen it with my zero eyes so it can't explode. Whew! Lucky I thought of a way to use my X-ray vision inside without affecting anything outside. Tomorrow, the answer to how Superman accomplished the feat. To the dismay of gang leader Chalmers, whose plot has failed. Bah! I thought I'd figured out a surefire way to cash in on Superman being cursed with super cold vision. He outwitted us by putting a lead jacket around the whole science museum. Lead's the only substance his X-ray vision can't penetrate. Let's beat it quick. Now to remove the lead sheathing I wrapped around the building. My microscopic vision revealed fingerprints on that hidden bomb. I'll check them and notify the police. Next morning, as Clark Kent covers a routine assignment, Perry wants me to see what new specimens Professor Harmon is bringing back on the ship from Africa. I have so much to do. I'll save time and use my X-ray vision to examine the cargo. Oh, I've done it again. Icebergs formed suddenly. Superman must be responsible. Maybe he flew overhead and looked down with his zero eyes. Brr, this cold is freezing. Let's get out of here. I don't know why they called it. Just don't call it like his ice vision or something. Once more, I forgot my X-ray vision freezes everything in its path. Rather than helping people, I'm becoming a menace to them due to my carelessness. Choke. Perhaps my next super misdeed may cause great loss of life. What lies ahead? Quicker than the eye can follow, Clark Kent switches to his Superman identity. I goofed again. While I used my tainted X-ray vision absent-mindedly, its super cold effect created icebergs. It's simple for me to smash these icebergs apart with my bare fists. If only it were just as simple for me to get rid of my glacial vision. After Superman changes back to his identity of Clark Kent, with my new super cold X-ray vision causing so much harm, I'm more of a menace than a help to humanity. I don't want to leave Metropolis, but in all fairness, the only thing for me to do is go far, far away, where I won't be able to harm anyone. I know. I'll go to the North Pole, where my frigid vision won't imperil others. Before I go, I think I'll use my new vision powers to perform a certain good deed. I've heard Tom Duggan's down on his... Very specific. When he had money, he contributed lots of it to charity. Poor chap. He deserves a break, and I'm going to give it to him with the help of my new super cold vision. Ironically, my bad luck can bring him good fortune. Well, here goes. One cold look, and that swimming pool becomes a frozen pond, ideal for skating. Now, how come he's not freezing the whole town like they claimed he would? And another turns a slight drizzle into a snow flurry. Hey, kids, look, a frozen pond, snow, let's buy skates. Soon? Take it easy, I have enough for everyone. What a break. Up until now, business was terrible. At least I was able to do a good deed, do a good turn with my troublesome super frigid X-ray vision. In a deserted alley, Clark changes to his Superman identity. Got to get away from Metropolis before my zero eyes do more harm. It took me only moments to streak to the North Pole. Even if I accidentally use my tainted X-ray vision, I can't cause any damage here. Then, as the Man of Steel sits and broods, I'll have to remain in this coldest part of the world until... Wait, I have an idea. Down into the glacial burrows Superman. I finally got an inspiration as to how I can get rid of my zero eyes affliction. My theory is just as people fight fire with fire, do they? Maybe I can fight cold with cold. I hope it works. Hours later, when Superman emerges and tests his X-ray vision again, I failed. My vision froze that polar bear solid. I'll thaw him. What poor polar bear. Choke. I can't help people if I continue to be a frigid menace. Is this the end of my Superman career? In the Daily Planet newsroom. Poor Superman. Once everyone admired him, now they're scared stiff of him. They're afraid he may destroy them accidentally with his zero eyes. Superman, we were just talking about you. Where have you been? I've just returned from the North Pole. Excuse me, Lois. I'd like to be alone for a while. Choke. He's just sitting there staring into that scrapbook which contains clippings about his glorious past. How pitiful. How tragic he looks. What a tragedy, Perry. Now that Superman has become a super menace due to his super cold X-ray vision. He's just sitting there looking into that scrapbook of his past feats. Has he decided that his career is at an end? Is he reliving old memories before exiling himself forever? Suddenly, Perry, please call the astronomical observatory. I'm worried about Superman. He's flying away toward outer space. Away from Earth into outer space streaks a colorful, costumed form. Well, in the Daily Planet newsroom, Metropolis Observatory, Perry White calling. Superman's flying off into space, apparently to exile himself from this world forever because of the menace of his zero eyes. Focus your telescope on him. Tell me what you need. Moments later, he's traveling further and farther from Earth. Mr. White, faster and faster. Soon I'll lose sight of him completely. Through space streaks the man of steel. Dead ahead, the sun. I thought this was going to be the solution. Into the fiery orb flashes the flying form, and it is swallowed by licking tongues of blinding, blazing flame that can sear a planet to ash in a moment. Deep in the heart of our solar system's stellar body. I've lingered here long enough now to get out. I don't think there's something to stand on. And as Superman emerges miraculously unscathed, I feel great after that sunbath. Now to test my X-ray vision once again, this time on a meteor. Next moment. It worked! My X-ray vision can penetrate deep into the meteor without causing a single drop of ice to form. The sun's intense rays destroyed the ice virus. Shortly, as Superman returns to Earth and visits the Daily Planet office, I was looking in the scrapbook for ideas before, and when I saw this, I realized it. Scientists ask, can Superman survive the intense heat of the sun? Though I might, the ice virus probably wouldn't live in the sun. And I thought, but never mind that. You don't need X-ray vision to see I'm happy. You're cured. Great. I'll put out an extra on this immediately. Next day, inside a mansion in Metropolis. I am dying. Send for Lois Lane at once, Omnar. Yes, beloved master.